Haikyuu. I swear I don't see people talking about this show enough, as if it doesn't compete with all the top bangers. Like, look, I'm gonna make a bold statement, alright? I'm gonna make a bold statement. Haikyuu is better than Attack on Titan and Jujutsu Kaisen, but they're also, like, so different. I couldn't even compare it like that. Like, there's a character-driven story compared to a plot-driven, so I don't... Look, I'm just trying to emphasize how fucking gas this anime is, alright? This shit is so fire. I mean, who doesn't like people watching balls bounce around, right? Sports anime wasn't always a predominant genre in the anime field that people, like, actually gave a shit about for a long time. And even nowadays, when anime isn't nearly as hated on as it used to be, anytime I meet someone who watches anime, they've never seen a sports anime. And I was guilty of the same shit for a while. I mean, if I wanted to watch sports, then I'd rather just turn on cable. I was never, like, super into watching sports either, aside from football. So I checked out Kuroko's basketball, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep watching that shit. I couldn't even review it if I tried. But that was a sign to me that sports anime were shit, and once again, I was right about everything. At this point, I had been finding all my anime on my anime list and was just going through the top 100. Occasionally, like, I'd watch something random if it looked interesting enough, and as I was scrolling, I kept seeing this anime called Haikyuu. It just kept popping up, like, in the top, like, 30 or 20 or something. And, well, that was a sports anime. And if I was gonna watch some sports anime, it was gonna at least be some dope shit, like basketball, you know? Not some fucking lame-ass volleyball. I mean, God, look at this. This is so boring. I mean, what the fuck is even going on? I was wrong. I was so fucking wrong. Oh. Yo, you know it's Purple Man on the beat, right? Yeah, dude, I already knew that. Oh, wait. That's fucking me. The only break spit is volleyball. I hit the ball so hard it made me quit alcohol. I had agents hitting up me trying to set up a conference call. My ball's so fast they coming like a cannonball. Okay, play against me, you're gonna get twisted and fisted and blacklisted, dry listed, close fisted and desisted. Cause these muscles so powerful, they motor assisted. So don't you ever try to pull up against me in volleyball, cause I'll never be close to fucking handle. I think you wanna stick to that American football. And hey, remember to check that cholesterol. Look, so basically I'm just trying to say that I love balls being volleyed. And Haikyuu is a peculiar anime because it is still very much a shonen anime, but everything is happening regarding volleyball instead of fighting. And, like, holy shit, it's just so peak. Anyways, the manga was written by Haruichi Furudate, and as I'm making this video, I'm trying to, like, find a picture of this fool, and this is one of the only photos I could find of him for some reason. So, cause, like, for having one of the most sold manga and popular animes in the world, I just thought there would be so much more research on him. Like, even, like, his wiki is so brief. And yes, I did some research on Wikipedia, alright? I'm one of those guys. Kill me, alright? But look at this. It's just a brief history of his past, and then he got, like, 2 manga releases through Shonen Jump, and that's literally it. But, I mean, it does say he knows, like, he does know volleyball because he played in a club in middle school and high school. So, like, that is relevant. I don't know, just thought that was weird. This show has pretty much everything you could ask for in a show. It's a pretty tight-knit story. The main character, Shoyo, who is quite short for wanting to be a striker on the team, which is, like, the position where you actually hit the ball. So you gotta be able to get over the net. But luckily, this quirky little white boy got hops. But aside from that, he knows jack diddly shit about volleyball. And then the other main character, Kageyama, and he's just like this edgy guy, kind of to help balance out the quirky guy, you know? And he's just actually the best setter to, like, ever live or some shit. This guy's brain is a literal computer when it comes to tossing his balls in the air. So, interesting matchup, but each of them start high school coincidentally at the same time, and both of them decide to join the volleyball club with the hope of winning and playing on the big stage to prove their worth. I mean, simple enough plot setup, but Haruichi clearly knows a lot about volleyball because the analytics they get into on volleyball it's quite a lot, honestly. But it just makes it better. Because, like, when I actually know what's going on, when they had matchups with, like, some team they had spent all season, like, working up to, it made it feel so much more tense. It has great character building, especially for Shoyo and Kageyama, but also for the rest of the Volleyball Club. And by the 4th season, like, where the show's currently at, I'd say I'm pretty invested in all the characters. It's also worth mentioning here that, like, the show has ended officially, technically, but instead of a final season, the studio has decided to make 2 movies for the finale instead. And one of them is out already, and the other one has yet to release. So, like, I'd say this is the best time to hop on the bandwagon out of any time. So if you haven't seen Haikyuu, like, with the last movie coming out, it's gonna be perfect. I'm always a sucker for an underdog story, but, like, this is one of the best ones I've seen. And for an anime I really didn't think I was gonna like, ended up becoming one of my top 5 of all time. So that kind of says something. I rarely like a character-driven story this much, but the character writing is just so on point and realistic. I just absolutely fell in love with it. And out of all the animes I've seen, when I look back on, like, when I watched it, it actually makes me feel something. Unlike this fucking shit. So yeah, there's my recommendation, and, you know, I hope you guys take it and watch some balls bounce around.